Okay, guys, the headline: Bill Maher may be quitting HBO's Real Time over Trump's re-election. Pretty crazy developments, guys. I don't think anyone saw this coming. On a recent Club Random podcast, which is basically his other show he does on YouTube, where he basically has on a bunch of guests and discusses politics, culture, and a bunch of that stuff. On a recent podcast with Jane Fonda, of all people, which by the way, a lot of news came out of that one, but big news out of this is Bill Maher basically said to her, "I'm shitting my pants. I might quit." That's what Bill Maher said. Bill Maher said this because of Trump. He might quit, and that'll be it. Which is wild stuff. Again, is it true? I don't know, which we're going to talk about in a second. But also, he also said one of the reasons why is, well, he's shitting his pants, and number two, that he's bored of it, which is kind of weird that he would say that. Oh, I don't want to talk about it in the next 4 years, which is kind of like interesting. I mean, if you're really into politics, why would you? I mean, this is what it is. It's not like a game, Bill. But okay, that's what he says. But I think the shitting my pants part is super interesting because, of course, we do know that a lot of Trump's appointments, Kash Patel, even as Attorney General, they've talked openly about retribution against political opponents. And Bill, obviously, is a staunch liberal, very, very big Trump critic. So, again, do I think Bill Maher is going to be a target of the Trump administration? They're going to arrest Bill Maher. I think that's ridiculous. I think it might be his ego getting in the way. But who knows? I don't. Call me naive. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's ridiculous. But even the board aspect of it, I mean, I don't know, guys. I just don't buy that at all. And to be fair, Bill has a big audience still. Bill gets a lot of, even on YouTube, he gets a ton of views. So the fact that he's going to just quit, I mean, unless he has another plan in play to go somewhere else, which who knows, it's possible. I don't buy that at all, though. The fact that Bill Maher is going to quit because he's bored of Trump or he's scared, ridiculous. I would truly be stunned. But the fact that he's even bringing this up is pretty interesting, to say the least. And Bill, during the thing, he was like, oh, yeah, I mean, I was right about Trump. I said all this stuff, but not conceding the election, which is true. Bill was saying that Trump was not going to concede the election for months up before the 2020 election. That is 100% true. He did say that, and a lot of Democrats were not taking it seriously at the time. I remember that very well. Number two, Bill also said that he acts like a mafia boss, corrupt, even before he ran for president, guys. Trump actually sued Bill in 2014 or something because he called him like an orangutan, something absurd. And Trump actually sued Bill Maher for this, which, by the way, is ironic considering Trump is pulled up as this very big free speech guy. But that's another story. But that's what Bill is saying. And you know what, though, to be fair to Bill, or to detract from Bill here, Bill always says, "Oh yeah, I'm always right about Trump." For some reason, it's been swept under the rug. A few weeks before the election, Bill was saying openly on his show, "I guarantee you Kamala's going to win. No question. Don't even worry about it." Bill, where are you now, bro? Like, he's not. And then a couple of days before the election, a couple of shows before, when it was clear, okay, this is actually a neck-and-neck race, Bill didn't bring it up anymore because obviously he had gone back. And after his pick, he lost. His pick was wrong, obviously. And I haven't seen him bring that up at any point. But that's another story also. But yeah, the big news, guys, Bill Maher may quit HBO. I don't know if I buy. I think there's too much money involved, guys. I think the only way he would leave is if there is actual financial motives to do so. If he's going to go in another area, I just don't know. I don't see it. He has a big platform still in terms of liberal media, especially with mainstream media dying in many aspects, guys. Like MSNBC, their ratings are cratering, down 50%. A lot of other liberals' media is going down. Guys like Bill are still, compared to the rest of the liberal media, is doing quite well. So I just don't, and maybe it's even more of an opportunity to gain an audience with people leaving the traditional places like MSNBC and CNN. So I just don't buy it at all. There's too much motive, unless he was to move totally and 100% to Club Random. But why would he do that? He definitely makes money off Club Random, and it's on YouTube. But you're telling me he's going to make more from transitioning from HBO, where he gets a huge contract and basically can say whatever he wants for the most part? I don't buy it at all. And frankly, in the years to come, let's be honest, a lot of people do not like Trump, and they just like the liberal bashing of him. And Bill, that's kind of what he's known for the last few years, bashing on Trump. And will he end up quitting? Let me know, guys, what you think in the comments. I just think it's a lot of bluster, but I've been wrong before. I mean, you guys can look up my election prediction. I was wrong about that. So it remains to be seen what Bill actually decides to do, but the fact that he's even bringing this up with Jane Fonda, of all people, is pretty interesting. And there was actually another debate about that on, I think it was regulation, for example, where Bill was criticizing California's regulations and Jane Fonda was like pushing back against it. So I don't know. It was pretty interesting. And I thought it was funny too. During the same interview, Bill was like, oh, yeah, Trump, he always attacks me. And like Jane Fonda was like, wait, what? I didn't know that. And then Bill's like, yeah, yeah, as if, it was like an ego thing. As if, oh, yeah, of course I get attacked as much as Kimmel. Because Jane Fonda was under the impression that Trump only attacked guys like Jimmy Kimmel and not Bill, which he didn't like. But that's the thing. I just don't buy that he's gonna get out of the picture because it's gonna be Trump 24/7, guys, and Bill's gonna want to be right in the middle of it. That's what he's been doing the last few years. So the fact that he's just gonna pick up and leave now, no way. No way. If his ratings were cratering, I think they would be a different story. Then, oh, okay, maybe he's just, trying to get out before he actually gets canned or something, which might happen with a lot of MSNBC hosts. I don't think that is going to be, that could be a big story, guys, coming up. Morning Joe, for example, after they took their trip to Mar-a-Lago, their ratings are down like 50%, I think, according to some news sources, that's an astounding amount, guys. 50% is not, 10, 20% would be bad. 50%? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. And by the way, on that front, who knows what they do? There's rumors they might be looking for an exit to go to Fox. I don't know. I don't think it's that crazy to say based on how they've been positioning. It's just interesting to see how the media landscape and the dynamics work. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys today. Bill Maher may quit HBO. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe to this video and check out some of the other videos I got below in the description. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks.